Well, hello again. And today I'd just like to make another short video, once again about frequencies. Basically, this frequency that I'm going to talk about is the 4096 cycles per second frequency, commonly referred to as the Earth or angelic energy frequency. Now, it is interesting because a certain Russian composer, I think his name was Alexander Scriabin, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, he was actually one of the first people that believed that this octave actually united heaven and earth. He had many spiritual experiences, and he experimented with various frequencies, and the 4096 cycles per second frequency through the vehicle of music actually raised his awareness and put him into certain states. So he believed that this octave united heaven and earth and would bring forth a new era. And he actually had a plan for his last composition, which was called Mysterium. And he wanted to play this in India using bells hung from very high up in the sky, sounding the ninth octave harmonics. At least that's what he envisioned. He never actually got round to doing it. But it is a very amazing frequency because it does put you into the right state of mind and vibration that actually helps connect you to more universal energies. And it's very good for manifesting inspiration when you're in a meditative state, as well as connecting you with your higher powers, visions, and your entire creative expression becomes enhanced. So you can actually play this frequency with, once again, musical bells, although it's pretty hard to actually know what you're playing, but there are actual tuning forks, and you should really get the best quality you can that have been tuned to 4096 cycles per second. And this is a frequency that is tuned to the pulsation of the earth, allegedly, and it's also tuned to the core frequency of quartz, which once again is associated with the earth. And it's also very good for healing. All these frequencies that we use, once again, vibration through ritual is connected with magic, is connected with the earth, is connected with the energies around us, and they have certain effects, and they affect us positively and negatively. The negative is you could see the 4G and 5G frequencies that go through our bodies and actually create cancers because they're not harmonious, and they are like overcharged energies that are pretty destructive. Well, if we work with the right frequencies, we can actually fine-tune our bodies to heal again. And the 4096 frequency amplifies the healing power, especially if you use it with crystals through sonic vibration. So these tuners have a very special resonance factor, especially the 4096 one. So the way you'd go about it is you would hold a crystal quartz wand. Wand meaning it's maybe it's around 3 to 5 inch kind of point crystal. That's called a wand. And you'd hold it maybe on your left hand if you're right-handed, and you'd hold the tuning fork in the right hand, and you gently tap the crystal fork or the angelic fork on the crystal, and then you close your eyes and meditate on the sound as well as the feeling of the crystal in your hand. You feel the vibrations, and this will help you actually get into the state. The benefit of doing this, once again, is that it enhances your connection to the universal energy. it can actually bring more spiritual insights, and you will gain more spiritual experiences, whether in your dream state or in your everyday workings and dealings. You will also be able to become more inspired and get put into this meditative state that opens up your creativity to a much more refined and higher level. And it connects you with the higher powers and energies of creative expression. Now, these tuners, let's call them the angel energy tuners or tuner, are based on a 9th octave of the Overtones series. Now, in the Overtones series, a fundamental tone creates a second tone, and the second tone creates a third tone, etc. That's how it works. And these tones actually ascend in pitch. This rising in the pitch of the Overtones series represents the archetypal images of Jacob's ladder and the stairway to heaven. Once again, I mentioned the composer Alexander Scriabin, the Russian composer, and he actually did this, and he was very adamant in his belief. And he was actually, for the people that knew him, a very unusual spiritual person. He did have an energy or an aura about him. Okay, so this is something I'm going to play for you now. Once again, like I said, the audio equipment I have is not the highest level, but you should be able to actually feel an effect. So put yourself in a meditative state. When I actually finish completing the design of my course, things that I have been working with my inner circle of people here in Japan, and I will actually release. I'll be teaching you how to use these frequencies properly to enhance your magic, and also healing within your body. And you will probably find that things work with a greater percentage of success if you implement these frequencies into your rituals and magical processes, and even everyday life regimen, your health. You'll feel better as well, because frequency does affect the physical as well as the spiritual and all energies around us. As atoms vibrate, sounds actually are an important part of it. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to play the 4096 Angel Energy Fork right now for you. Okay, so it sounds like that. Well, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Make it very short. There is also the alpha state, which is an important state to get into, because that really helps you once again with your magic. Okay, so that's it. Quite a simple one today. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Just this angelic energy frequency, the 4096. Okay, so I will talk to you again soon. Please have a nice and wonderful week ahead. Stay safe, stay healthy, but of course don't fall for all this overly alarmist situation that we have at the moment with these viruses. Use common sense, keep clean, keep healthy, and don't panic. Okay? All right. Talk to you again soon. Cheers.